This is the Roulette Master, and you're going to absolutely love this new roulette system from the Roulette Doctor. This is called Crisscross Roulette, and man, he says he's been winning nonstop with this one. I can't wait to share this with you. It looks fantastic to me, so I can't wait to test it out today. And we're going to put his system up against System 9, another fantastic roulette system. Let's see which one makes the most money in 15 minutes. I'm excited. Let's go ahead and get going with System 9 first, and here we go. We're going to start with a spin without betting because the last two are black. And with this system, if there's ever two in a row of one color, then you wait until that streak ends. So we're going to spin again here, and once the black streak ends, we're going to start our bets. And I'm going to show you why that's so important. Okay, so the black streak ended, and that means we're going to bet black. You always bet opposite with this system. And the timer's set, and here we go. Okay, that's a 21 red. Okay, that's a loss. So we're going to go ahead and sit out because there's two in a row. Anytime there's two colors in a row, we wait for the streak to stop. So let's see if it stops. It does not stop, so we do not bet yet. So we go ahead and spin again. And the thing about this system that's really cool is you're making money off the chops, which is the back and forth, but you're not losing when you have color streaks. So how about that? That's pretty impressive. And that's a 17 black, and the streak finally ended. So now we're going to bet on red for 20. So we're going to continue the progression of doubling, but we waited until that streak ended. So we'll always bet on opposites. We make money off the chop or the back and forth. And then if we lose, like just there, and there's two in a row of one color, we sit out until that color streak ends before we place another bet. And here we go. That's a 31 black. Okay, the color streak has not ended. It's continuing on, so we just spin without betting. This is System 9 Roulette, and once we get going here, you're going to notice we're going to make a lot of profit. Okay, now the streak ended. We got a red 9, so we bet opposite, which is black, and we're going to bet $40. You can see we're minus 30 right now, and if we get the win right here, we'll be up $10, and then we'll place another bet. That's a 29 black. And we got the win. Fantastic. So we're up 10. We always bet on opposite. If you get the win, you go back to 10. We'll be betting on red because we always bet opposite or the chop. So we make money off the chop, and when we get a color streak, we don't lose. So that's the best of both worlds. And there's a loss there. We have another color streak of 2. So we sit out, and we wait for the black color streak to end. Here we go. And it continues on, so we don't bet until that color streak ends. So again, we make money off the chop, which is the back and forth, and when we have a color streak, we don't lose. So that's pretty awesome, and that's 11 black. It continues on, so we don't bet. And this is just a really good, smart system, and that's a 6 black. And guess what? We're not losing on any of these color streaks. However, we're making money on the opposite, which is the back and forth. That's a 30 red. The streak finally ended. And now we bet opposite, which would be black for 20. You do have to keep track of where you're at in the betting progression. And here we go. That's a 36 red. So we have a new color streak. This time it's red. So we spin without betting until that color streak ends. Let's see what we get here. And that's a 00. Okay, so we keep spinning. We need to go away from red for the color streak to end. And it's still going red. And this protects you, even when you have a 0 in there, it's still something that can really hurt your game if you have a green with a bunch of reds if you're betting on black. And guess what? That color streak is continuing on. So we're not going to spin or risk our money. I mean, not going to risk our money. We did spin until that ends. It finally ended. Okay, so you can always look back at what you bet last, which was 20. That means our next bet's going to be 40, and we always bet opposite. So we'll be on red for 40. And let's go ahead and spin. We're 3 minutes, 48 seconds in out of 15 with System 9 Roulette. That's a 9 red. All right, that's a win. So we go back to 10. We always bet on opposite. So we'll be on black for 10. Now we're up 20, and now let's see if we can get this system going and make some money. There we go, that's a black 4. Okay, let's go back to red. And you can see once you start getting some choppiness, which is the back and forth, you're going to make a lot of money. And let's do that now. Let's see if we can get a red here. We did not. That's a 35 black, so that means a new color streak started. And we sit out until that black color streak ends. And here we go. Okay, and zeros are the same as that opposite color, so we just spin again. Because a 0 combined with something that you don't want is just as bad, and that's a 36 red. The color streak finally ended, so now it's time to put that $20 bet on the opposite of red, which is black. And then if we get the win here, we'll be up $40. Here we go, and we did. That's a 33 black. Now we're up $40, as you can see, and we'll be betting on red. And then eventually we're going to get a run of chop, which you know happens every once in a while where it goes red, black, red, black, red, black, red, black. And that's going to be awesome. But in the meantime, we just had another color streak start. So we're going to wait until this black color streak ends before we risk our money. And that's a 3 red. The color streak ended, so we bet opposite, 420. And we're doubling after losses, so it's 10, 20, 40, 80, 160, 326, 40 progression. Okay, that's a win. So we bet opposite for red for 10, and we're up 50. And remember, as I said, eventually you're going to see a bunch of choppiness, which is a lot of back and forth. Let's see if that happens now. That would be great. There we go. Now it's getting choppy. And we're up 60. Here we go. We're making money off the chop, and we're not losing when we have a long color streak. What could be better than that? And that's a 4 black. That's a win. And remember I said eventually it's going to go choppy. We're up 70. You never know how long it's going to take, but it's going choppy right now. And we're 6 minutes, 10 seconds in. That's a 22 black. Okay, we lost. So a new color streak started. We wait for the black color streak to end. So that is a 2 black, and it continues on. So we don't bet. We just spin. And we're going to wait for this black color streak to end so we don't lose on the only thing that causes us bad losses. And we continue to spin because the black color streak just continues on. That's a 1 red. Okay, it finally ended. So let's see where our bet was before. It was 10. So that means our next bet's going to be 20. It'll be on opposite, which it always is, and we're on black. We're 7 minutes in out of 15 with System 9 Roulette. 22 black, and that's a win. So we switch back to red for 10. We're up 80, and let's go ahead and spin again here. And this is a really great roulette system. I can't wait to see in the comments what you guys think about this one. And that's a loss, so we have a new color streak started in black. We're going to wait till that black color streak ends and before we risk our money. And it did not. So this is great. We're sitting out, and when we would be losing, we're not losing. So that's fantastic. And that's 11 black, and we would be losing on all these, but we're not. We're going to spin and wait for that black color streak to end. And it continues on. We'd be losing our bankroll right now. Look at all those black numbers, but guess what? Oh, and I'm not betting still. Let's spin. We didn't lose on any of those. So how cool is that? We're making money off of the back and forth, and when we have a color streak, we don't lose. And now we'll be betting on black, and you can see we'll be on $20 now on black. We're up 70, and here we go. We're 8 minutes and 7 seconds in out of 15. That's a 4 black. Okay, fantastic. We got the win, so we'll be on red for 10. We're up $90, and let's go ahead and spin here, and let's see what we get. That's a 25 red, and that's a win. So we'll go black now for 10. We're up $100 now, and let's see if we can get some back and forth going here. A little choppiness coming our way. That's a 19 red, and that's a loss. So we have a new color streak in red. We're going to sit out until that red color streak ends. And it does not end yet, so we just keep betting with, we keep spinning without betting until that color streak ends. So guess what? It's saving us again. And all these color streaks, which would normally just terrorize your game, don't hurt us at all. And that's a 00. Okay, and that's the same as a red because you would have lost on it. So you continue to sit out, and you can see this would be another instance where we'd probably lose our bankroll if we were betting on black here, which we are. However, we're not losing. Okay, it finally ended. So you can see we were at 10. Now we're going to bet 20 on red, opposite. And if we win this one, we'll be up 110. We're 9 minutes and 37 seconds in out of 15. That's a 27 red. Fantastic. So now we'll be on black for 10. We're up 110. And let's spin and get to 120 here. But we lost that one. That's an 18 red. So I think that's a new color streak started. So we spin without betting until that red color streak ends. And this is just a really smart way of playing. And that's a 22 black. Okay, it ended. So now we'll place our $20 bet on red. We always bet on opposite. And here we go. Let's see what we get here. And that's a 0. Okay, so if we get a 0, and that was a $20 loss there, then we basically spin without betting. And before we go to 40, we need to make sure that we don't have a color streak. That's a 7 red. Okay, now we can bet black on 40. Okay, here we go. Let's get a win on black for 40. My goodness, though, another 00. So we're going to sit out before we go to 80 and make sure we don't have a color streak. And when I say that with this, you act like the 0 is not there. So basically, the color streak has continued in red because it went 0 red, 0 red. So it's still red. We count those zeros as the color that we don't want. And that's another one right there. So the color streak has not ended. So we're going to continue to spin because basically those zeros you would lose just like the red. And that's a 13 black. The color streak finally ended. And you can see we were at 40. That means we're going to go to 80 and we'll be on red. Okay, you always bet on the opposite color. And here we go. Okay, we got the win. Fantastic. So now we bet on black for 10. And we're up 120. Let's go ahead and spin. We're 11 minutes, 48 seconds in out of 15. And that's an 8 black. That's a win. Let's see if we can get some choppiness going our way again. We're up 130, and let's go ahead and spin again here. Okay, that's an 18 red. I think that's another win, and it is. So we go back to black, and let's see how long we can keep the chop going here. We're up 140 with System 9 Roulette. Here we go. Okay, now we're getting the chop going. Look at that. Now we're going to go back to red. We're up 150, and we'll be on red here. Let's see if we can get a red number and continue the chop. It finally ended, so that means we have a new color streak, which you can see is 2 black in a row. We're going to spin without betting until that black color streak ends. And it has not ended yet, so we're not going to bet. We're just going to spin again. And if we weren't doing this, we'd be losing on all the black numbers, but we're not losing on any of these color streaks, which is fantastic. So we're not losing. Even if there were 20 in a row black, we're not going to lose. And look at that. That counts the same as a black. That's a 0. So this is another instance where we might have lost our bankroll, but we're not going to because we're playing System 9 Roulette. And that's a 29 black. It still hasn't ended. And here we go. So this is fantastic. It's keeping us from losing on these color streaks, and it's rewarding us when we get chops. And look at that. We would have definitely lost our bankroll with this if we were just betting colors, but we're not going to. We're not going to lose a single thing. And that's a 21 red. Okay, it's time to bet again. So we were at 10. Now we're going to bet 20 on opposite, which will be black. We're 13 minutes, 36 seconds in out of 15. And that's a 7 red. Okay, we have a new color streak, which is red. So before we place our $40 bet, we're going to make sure that red color streak ends. Okay, and that counts the same as red. So we just spin again. We've had a lot of zeros today. And here we go. And that color streak continues on. Man, there's lots of chances where if we were just betting colors, man, we'd be in a lot of trouble today. But we're not in trouble because we're playing System 9 Roulette. And you can see this continues on again. We would have lost all those, but we're not losing any of them. And here we go. Okay, the color streak finally ended, so that $40 bet goes on red, which is opposite. Let's go ahead and spin, and here we go. Okay, we lost that one. That's a 15 black. So we have a new color streak, which is black. So before we place our $80 bet, we're going to make sure this black color streak ends. And it ended. So now we're going to place that $80 bet on black. And spin. Here we go. Okay, and we got it. Fantastic. And time just expired. So System 9 Roulette made $160 in 15 minutes. It's a really smart, fun way to play roulette. Let me know down in the comments what you think. Test it out on your simulator. You can use Roulette Royale or whatever you like to use, but share it with the community. That'll really help everyone out. They'll help you out, you help them out, and that's what it's all about. So I hope you really enjoyed System 9, but now it's time for the new roulette system of the day. You're going to absolutely love this. This looks fantastic. Let's go ahead and jump right into it and get started. All right, the time is finally here for the new Crisscross roulette system from the Roulette Doctor. I can't wait to share this with you. Let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start on opposite color, which would be red for $10. And let's go ahead and spin. The timer's set. And here we go. I'm going to show you everything you need to know to win money like the Roulette Doctor's been doing. And that's a 26 black to start. And this is called Crisscross Roulette because every other spin we're going to go from colors to dozens. And when you lose, you go up 2 units. So we're going to have $30 each on first and second 12. All right, here we go. And let's go ahead and spin 30 each, 60 total. And we're going to crisscross again. Every other spin will either be red and black or 2 dozens. And that's a win. So we go back 1 unit when we win. So we'll go from 30 to 20 and we'll be on opposite color, which will be black. And let's go ahead and spin here. Here we go. Okay, but that's a loss, 27 red, so we go up 2 units. So we go from 20 to 40, and we'll be on first and second dozen. Okay, let's go ahead and spin. This is an $80 total bet, and here we go. That's a 1 red. Okay, that's a win. So we go back 1 unit from 40 to 30. We'll be on opposite color, which will be black. And let's go ahead and spin. We're up $40 right now. Here we go. That's a 13 black. And that's a win. So we go back a unit from 30 to 20, and we'll be on first and third. Okay, and we're up 70. Let's go ahead and spin again here with Crisscross Roulette by the Roulette Doctor. And here we go. That is a 0. So we know that's a loss. We go up 2 units from 40 to 60. And we'll be on opposite color of the last one that hit. So we'll be on red for 60. And here we go. Let's see if we can see a red number here. And we did not. That's 11 black. So we go up 2 units from 60 to 80. And we'll be on second and third. Okay, this is a $1,300 bankroll system. And let's go ahead and spin. This is a 160 total bet. We're 2 minutes in out of 15. That's a 12 red. Okay, we lost. So starting out kind of rough, but that's okay. We're going to go up 2 units from 80 to 100, and we'll be on opposite color, so that'll be black. Okay, so we're minus 190. We have a $1,300 bankroll, and here we go. Okay, we got a win with a 26 black. So we go back 1 unit from 100 to 90, and we'll be on first and second. Okay. If we get a win here, we'll be back to even, and we can start making some money. And I think we got the win. That's a 19 red. So we go back 1 unit from 90 to 80 on opposite color, which would be black in this case. And we're 3 minutes in out of 15 with this new roulette system from the Roulette Doctor, Crisscross Roulette. And that's a loss. So we go from 80 to 100 up 2 units, and we'll be on first and third. All right, let's see if we can see a high number or a low number here. And we got it. That's a 2 black, so that's a win. We go back 1 unit from 100 to 90, and we'll be on opposite color, which will be red. And I'm feeling a red number here. I think it's about to turn our way. I was wrong, though. That's a black. So we go from 90 to 110, up 2 units, and we'll be on second and third. All right. Didn't call that one, did I? We're 3 minutes and 45 seconds in out of 15. That's a 2 black. That's another loss. We go up from 110 to 130 on opposite color, which will be red. Let's see how much we're down. We're down 290 out of 1,300. Starting out rough, but I enjoy a good comeback. Let's see what we can do. That's a win. That's a 14 red. Okay, so we go from 130 to 120, back a unit, and we'll be on first and third. All right, here we go. See a high number or a low number? Nothing in the middle. Oh, and guess what happened? We hit the middle, didn't we? So we'll go up 2 units from 120 to 140, opposite color, which will be black. We're minus 400. This is a pretty rough start, but I think we can still come back. Let's see what we get here. And that's a 4 black. That's a win. So we go back a unit from 140 to 130, and we'll be on second and third. I'm feeling a run starting here. Of course, I was feeling it a minute ago, and it didn't quite happen, but I think we're going to get this one. Second and third, 12. And we did. That's a 14 red. Okay, we'll go back a unit from 130 to 120, opposite color, which would be black. And we'll almost be back to even if we could get a black number here. And we did. Fantastic. So we go back 1 more unit from 120 to 110, and we'll be on first and second. Okay, let's go ahead and spin. You can see we're only down $10. If we get the win here, we'll be up $100. That's a 25 red. That's a loss, though. So 110, we got to go from 110 to 130, and we'll be on black. Okay, here we go. Then we'll check our balance. We're 5 minutes and 42 seconds in out of 15. And that's a 16 red. Not very good luck today so far. So we're going to go from 130 to 150, up 2 units. And we'll be on first and third for 150. $300 total bet. Let's go ahead and spin. And here we go. That's a 6 black, and I believe we got the win there. We did, so we go back a unit to 140, and we'll be on opposite color, which will be red. And, man, we need some luck to come our way here. Let's see if we can get a red number. Okay, there we go. That's a 30 red. That's a start. So we're minus 70, and we're going to go from 140 to 130 on first and second, 12. Okay, that's a 260 total bet. 6 minutes, 35 seconds in out of 15. And that's a win with the 23 red. So things are starting to turn around. We're going to go back a unit from 130 to 120, and we'll be on black. We're up $60 now. So finally got up. That's good. That's a 28 black. That's a win. So we go back a unit from 120 to 110, and we'll be on first and second, 12. 220 total bet. Here we go. Let's see if we can get anything but a high number. And we got it. That's a 1 red. So things are finally starting to turn around for us. We're going to go back a unit from 110 to 100. We're up 290 now. Fantastic. So again, you can see the last bet was 110. Let's see what that last bet was. 110 each. So we go back a unit to 100, and we'll be on black. All right, here we go. Let's see if we can keep it up. And we got it, 26 black. Fantastic. So we go back a unit from 100 to 90, and we'll be on first and second. All right, we're up 390 now. Okay, it's turning around for us now. That's pretty good. That's a 26 black, though, just as I say that. So that was at 90. We're going to go up 2 units to 110. And let's see. 110 would be on red. And let's see where we're at. We're up $210. And let's see if we can get a red number here. That's another loss, though. Just as I said, we were doing better. So we go up 2 units from 110 to 130, and we'll be on first and second. Okay, it's 260 total. We're 8.5 minutes in out of 15. Oh my goodness, things are not going well all of a sudden. So we're at 130. We're going to be at 150 on black. And let's see if we can get a win here, and we'll check our balance again. And come on, black. I don't want to see any more red, and we got a red, of course. So we gotta stay strong here. We're going to go from 150 to 170. We'll be on first and third. And we still have plenty of bankroll, but we need to get a win. Let's turn this around. Let's see a high or a low number. Nothing in the middle. Okay, we got the win. That's a 3 red. So we'll go back a unit from 170 to 160. I'm sorry. Let me check that and make sure that's right. Yeah, we were at 170. So we're going to go back to 160, and we'll be on black. All right, here we go. Let's see a black number. And let's see, it is not a black number. That's an 18 red. So we go up 2 units from 160 to 180, and we'll be on first and third. And you can also play this with a lot less than what we're playing with. You could always just do a $200 bankroll on this with dollar units instead of the $10 units. And here we go. This is a 360 total bet. We're 10 minutes in out of 15. That's a win with a 12 red, I believe, and it is. So we go back a unit to 170, and we'll be on black for 170. Okay, we haven't had a black number in a while. Let's see if we can get one. Ooh, that's not good. Okay, so we're going to go from 170 to 190, and we'll be on first and second. We're leaving out the one that hit last. Oh, yeah, 190. There we go, 380 total, 10 minutes, 40 seconds in out of 15. That's a 22 black. Okay, we got the win. So we're going to go from 190 to 180, back a unit on red. All right, here we go. Let's see a red number, not a black one. Okay, we got it, 14 red. That's better. Okay, so we're going to go back a unit from 180 to 170. We're back up again, and we'll be at 170 on first and third. And spin, that's a 340 total bet. Here we go. We're 11 minutes, 17 seconds in out of 15. That's an 8 black. That's a win, so we go back a unit from 170 to 160, and we'll be on red. And we're currently up $250 now, so fantastic. And with the system that cycles like this, you definitely want to cash out when you're up. However, we're going to play for the full 15 minutes today, so you can see the ups and downs of this system. And that's a 160 win, so we go back a unit to 150, and we'll be on first and second. For 150, we're at 410 now. Here we go. We're 12 minutes in out of 15. That's a 27 red, and that's a loss. So we go from 150 to 170, and we'll be on black. Here we go, and let's spin. 12 minutes in out of 15. That's a 31 black. That's a win, so we go back a unit from 170 to 160, and we'll be on first and second. Okay, we're up 280. That's a 320 total bet. Let's see if we can get anything but a high number here. And that was a good one. That's a 13 red. I mean black, I'm sorry. 160 to 150 now, and that'll be on red. Okay, we're up $440 now, so doing pretty well. We're at 12 minutes, 47 seconds in out of 15. And that's a 1 red. Okay, we got the win, so we go from 150 to 140, and we'll be on second and third. And for safety, anytime you want to go back, once you're in session profit, anytime you want to go back to $10, go ahead and do that and preserve your bankroll. That's a 15 black. Okay, that's a win at 140. We're up $730 now. So let's go back to 10 and start over. So let's see, and it's up to you, when you want to reset that. But the roulette doctor says either way, it should fluctuate up and down. You want to cash out when you're up. So we'll be, let's start back over. We'll be 10 on red, opposite color. We're up $730. 13 minutes, 40 seconds in out of 15. And that's a 20 black. And that's a loss. So we go up 2 units from 10 to 30. And we'll be on, whoops, too many there. And we'll be on first and third. Did it again. There we go, 30 each, 60 total, 14 minutes in out of 15. And this has been kind of up and down, but it looks like we're going to have a great session. And there's a loss there at 30 each, so we're going to go to 50 on opposite color, which would be on red. And let's go ahead and spin. Here we go. Okay, we got the win there, so we go back a unit from 50 to 40, and we'll be on second and third. That's 40 each, 80 total. We're up $710, and here we go. That's a 0. That's definitely a loss. So we go up 2 units from 80 to 100, and we'll be on black. All right, let's go ahead and spend $100 on black. Okay, that's a loss, 21 red. Okay, so we'll go from 100 to 120, and we'll be on first and third. And let's go ahead and spin, and time just expired, so this will be our last spin. We got the win, that's a 6 black. Okay, so we ended up $650 in profit with this new roulette system from the Roulette Doctor. And this is very interesting. Definitely test this one out on your simulator. You can use Roulette Royale on Apple or Android or whatever you like, but it's really important that you share your testing results in the comments. That way, before people risk their own money at the casino, they can see how you guys did. That's what this is all about, making sure that when you do risk your money, that it's a system that has had a really large sample size of people testing it. So share your results. Everyone in the community will help you. You help them by sharing your results in the comments. And that would be fantastic. I love seeing your guys' new systems every single day. And every single day of the week, 365 days a year, I pick one of your guys' strategies, test it out on the channel at 7 a.m. Central Time, and then wait to see how everyone does with their testing of it. If it's good, then everybody in the community can take it to the casino and use it if they like it. And that's what it's all about, is not going into the casino blind with a system that's only been tested a little bit. You want to see a lot of testing results. And the only way to do that is for you guys to share how you did with your testing in the comments, so everybody in the community can look at that and see how they did. I just love seeing how you guys did with the systems as well. It's a lot of fun for me to see your new systems every day, so keep sending them in. Again, that's roulettemaster.c@gmail.com, and can't wait to see what you guys send in tomorrow. This is the Roulette Master, and have a great day, everybody.